Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Misty. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some of my favorite holiday traditions that I came up with that me and my girls love. Well, not necessarily came up with, but my favorite holiday traditions for my kids. Before we talk about these traditions, I do want to say make sure that you hit that subscribe button if you're brand new here, and the like button lets me know that this is a video that you enjoy so I know what kind of content to make for you in the future. Let's go ahead and talk about holiday traditions. First and foremost, I do want to say this video is a collab with the beautiful, beautiful Tasha Pivots. You guys, I'm not kidding. She's gorgeous. But beyond that, she is a mother to two beautiful little girls as well. And our kids are even around the same age. But she has the most amazing homeschooling videos on her channel, guys. So when she reached out to me about collabing, I was beyond excited because, I mean, if you've been on my channel, you know I love this. I love this woman so much. She shares so much amazing content on her channel, including her own history curriculum that she created. And I am actually planning to buy it this week. But she is just a hardworking, beautiful mama who wants the best for her kids. So make sure that after you watch my video, you go check out her video as well. And you will love her and you will want to subscribe, trust me. I will have her linked down below for you guys, okay? All right, let's get started. All right, so first and foremost, we're coming up on Thanksgiving. So I'll just talk about the Thanksgiving tradition that really means a lot. And it's funny because it was something that I did not like growing up. But now that I'm an adult and life has happened and I've been kind of, you know, punched around by life, I really appreciate this tradition, and my girls love it, especially my oldest. The youngest is too young to fully get it. She just likes that there's bread involved. But my oldest is really sweet, and she's a sensitive, thoughtful person, so it's a great tradition that we do with our family. Usually it's an entire room of people, but obviously this year it'll be a little different. But usually we get a large loaf of bread, and we pass it around person to person, and we each take a piece of the bread, and we will just kind of summarize the year and give a statement of what we're thankful for. And the thing that makes this so beautiful is that as a family, when one goes through something, we all go through something, even if it's 40, 50 of us in a room. And so it's just this beautiful tradition where we say what we're thankful for, even despite the really hard times that we faced that year as a family. And we just still figure out what to be thankful for. And it is just this bittersweet tradition where we really remember, like, man, it was a hard year. Man, that was a hard thing to go through. But here we are on the other side of it and thankful for whatever it is that we got out of it. And I love this tradition because it just develops an attitude of thankfulness for my little ones. They're, you know, sitting there and stewing on what their thankful thing they're going to state will be while everybody's passing the bread. And they're just hearing everybody else's thankful statements, and they just get to be part of that unity of family. So this year it's only going to be a handful of us, obviously, but I do love this tradition so much. The next holiday I'd like to talk about is birthdays, more specifically my daughter's birthdays. And this tradition started when Viviana was, I believe, a toddler. I don't think we did it her first year of life. It was her second birthday, I believe. And what we did was we booked a hotel in Cincinnati, and we stayed on the riverfront, and we went to the Newport Aquarium, and we haven't stopped doing it since. It's really became that thing that we look forward to, especially with her birthday being in the winter when, like, there's not much you can do, to be honest, in a place full of cold weather and snow, possibly. So it's a nice little outing where we just kind of feel like we're getting out of the cold funk. Both girls just really love this tradition. Now that Savannah was born, the date of when we do it ranges. We don't do it on the weekend of Viviana's birthday every time. It's just somewhere in between Savannah and Viviana's birthday because if you don't know, their birthdays are about 2 weeks apart. So we really enjoy doing this, and I just really hope that this year we can still do it despite everything going on, but we'll see. But if we can't, that just means we get 2 trips there next year, so that's a win-win either way. The next holiday tradition that I want to talk about is our holiday countdown system. So this can be used for any holiday technically, and we do it sometimes outside of holidays. Really, it's used for any date that my oldest daughter is looking forward to. And that's why we do it, is because I have a daughter who doesn't fully grasp the concept of time. So when I tell her an event is coming up, she thinks I mean that day or even in that week. So we created this wonderful tradition of a countdown that helps her kind of get an idea of time and how many days that are left until we get to whatever the holiday is or thing that she wants to do. And the beautiful thing about this tradition as well is that this came from my childhood. I did with my mother, and so it's just a really nice, like, nostalgic thing I can share with my daughters. And it just kind of brings back those memories of my own mother who is not with us anymore. So it's a beautiful tradition that is so simple and just keeps me happy and the girls happy. And the way it works is we create chain links. So I'll have the girls decorate paper, and I just make it very clear, obviously, that we're gonna cut the paper so they're not angry that I'm cutting their art. But we will decorate paper, whatever that looks like for the time that we're doing it. Then we cut it into strips, and then we just make chain links with it. So, you know, you'll just glue it to make a circle and intertwine the next one in and continue like a chain link of paper that's been decorated. Then what I do is I write how many days are left on each piece of the link, so it'll count down the days leading up to the event. Usually Christmas is the most common time we use this. So it's really great for me as the mom because I'm not running thin on patience for my child asking me every 5 minutes, is it time for Christmas or is it time for my birthday or whatever it is. And these links just give her the idea of, okay, 20 days to go, okay, 19 days to go, 18 days to go. So it's a wonderful countdown idea that has just been done for at least 2 generations. I'm not sure if my mom did it as a kid, but my kids are the 2nd generation in on this chain link holiday tradition that I know of. And the last one here is also a bittersweet thing. And naturally, you guys, I feel like our holiday traditions do tend to be around, obviously, like Christmas time. And this last one was such a big part of our life up until this year, to be honest, because we don't know what it looks like. And that is Christmas Eve at Grandma's house. So every Christmas Eve, we would go to the traditional Christmas Eve service at our church, and then we would rush over to Grandma's house, my grandma, their great grandma, and we would have our own celebration every Christmas Eve. This started because out of my generation in the family, there are 12 of us as grandkids, so it's really hard to get Christmas Day coordinated where all 12 grandkids can be there because we've all grown up, had our families, and expanded our families, and so it's really hard to obviously share everybody. And it's really nice because then I get a slow-paced Christmas Day in my home without having to go anywhere. But yes, Grandma's on Christmas Eve. We would all do a Secret Santa game where Thanksgiving night we draw whose name we get, and then you have, like, you know, your budget. You go out and shop for that person, and we play Secret Santa, which is really fun for the family. And so it's a night of food, family, laughter, gift opening, and just, you know, just being merry and happy with your family. Sad to say, my grandma did pass within this past year, so I don't know what that looks like. Granted, there's also the whole thing where you can't have large gatherings, so I don't know what it would look like either way if she was even here. But it is that bittersweet thing where technically that tradition has come to an end, and now we have to figure out what it looks like going forward. And so we've thrown around a lot of ideas, and the new tradition might even become taking trips on Christmas. I feel like since my mom passed, I'm not attached to being here at home. And since my grandmother passed, a lot of the other family members kind of feel the same way. So yeah, I think going forward, you may see me on a beach somewhere on Christmas Day. So I guess that's the bright side. You gotta look at the bright side on everything. So bittersweet end to one tradition and a new start for Christmases on beaches. Not mad at that part. And the very last thing I want to mention is, like, I think it's brand new. Well, it is brand new, but I think it's going to become a permanent thing. And that is Halloween Easter egg hunts. I don't know what to call it yet. But basically, because we couldn't go out for usual Halloween festivities like trick-or-treating or trunk-or-treat, anything, we instead asked our girls what they would like to do, and my oldest said, let's have an Easter egg hunt, but with Halloween candy. So that's what we did, and actually I think we enjoyed it more than going house to house and dragging along with kids saying they need potty breaks and all the things that go on when you do those trips, and kids being scared of houses, things like that. So I think that might be our new thing going forward, is just these Halloween Easter egg hunts. I still don't, like I said, I don't know what to call it. If you come up with a great name, let me know in the comments below, because I don't know what to call it. But those are the traditions that my girls really enjoy and that I enjoy as well. And don't forget, guys, like I said, there's a wonderful YouTube homeschooling mama linked down below for you guys to go check out on what she finds to be her kids' favorite holiday traditions as well. You don't even have to watch the video and then subscribe. Honestly, you're going to love her. Just subscribe to her and then go watch the video, because She just has videos that are golden, full of beautiful and wonderful knowledge and stories, and just there's so much that she offers on her channel. So yes, make sure you go check out her video and subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you found this video entertaining in any way or useful in any way, and the subscribe button is down below too for any of you brand new people. And if you're coming from Tasha's channel, hello, welcome, and tell me about yourself down in the comments below. I'd love to talk to you guys. All right, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Have fun homeschooling. Bye.